There is a flow which is not explainable, but we all, as we live, can experience that flow. We all experience that flow, yet we are not fully aware of it. We think, we feel, yet we are not sure if it exists. Still, we keep on living in that flow, knowing that somehow there is something which is flowing through. It works that way. The rhythm exists that way. That's interesting because we all feel it in this or that way. But still, almost all of us, unless we truly feel it with surety, this is how it exists. Even though we all feel it, we are not sure if everyone around us feel the same way or even feel it as we feel it. In this way, in the same way that we feel or in any other way, that there is the possibility of feeling. But we ignore it most of the time because the intensity of this feeling is not as intense that we consider. But this is what makes it easy as well complex. Because we all ignore. And the very reason we all ignore it is because there is oneness in ignorance as well. Even the ignorance is pointing towards something. Even the ignorance is connecting us. That's how the existence is rigged. It is rigged in such a way that wherever we start, wherever the journey starts, it doesn't matter. It's flowing towards that one, which is our goal. Take it like water. No matter in which state the water is, it's always flowing towards there, which is its goal. Look at the vapor, then look at the water drop, then look at this river, and look at this water bucket. It's full of water, yet you can't see the flow of water. But if you observe, the water drop, the vapor, even the water in the bucket, it has a force, it bears a force. It's traveling. Observe. You know why there are meditations like in some meditations the sages tell us to keep looking at some candle or some tree, or close our eyes and keep looking in the center. Do you know why that's why the sages say that way? It's because when we observe something, we can see it in different perspectives. We can see it in ways that we never saw. Because in the way we live, we have got this habit to see things in the way we imagine these things. But when we start observing, we can see the things the way even other beings can see it. If we observe more, we can see how different kind of beings. I mean, when you see it without observation, you can see it the way you see it. But when you observe a little bit more, you can see how your sister, how your brother, how your friends, how how other humans can see it. But if you observe even more, then you get to know that how animals can see it, different animals, tigers or ants or honeybees or dogs or cats. If you observe even more, you can know how even other complex beings which we are not even aware of, they can see it. And the more you observe, the more you get to know how even the beings which we cannot even know as beings can see it. And when I'm saying see it, don't limit it with just seeing by eyes, because at some point even seeing becomes an activity related to what is beyond that sense. Let's say we have eyes, for example, and also tiger has eyes. But tigers can capture movement in more better way, much better way than us, because tigers' eyes are developed that way to capture the movement, and our eyes are developed such way to capture the color that we particularly need to survive. So even the senses that we bear are limited based on what we want. But as we start observing, we go beyond the senses. And when we go beyond the senses, we can see something which is not viewable, which is not our eyes are capable of seeing. This is how it works. And you can only experience it only if you observe that way. If you give up, you never know. So don't judge me. I'm just telling you, I'm just adding fuel in the environment so that once I get proper environment, I will burn it all. It's just my preparation. So I'm just telling you all simply that this is how it exists. If you understood, that's great. If you don't understand, that's great as well. See, in the end, there is no end. The continuum continues. So there is no achievement that I see. So it's just going on. I don't want to give anything. I know I can't give anything. But this is continued. This is in continuum. Because it's just going on. Don't consider that you are getting anything out of it. No. As of now, it's just continuum. This is a way of Brahman. This is a way how it goes on. This is how it exists. It exists in this state of uncertainty where it just goes on without any question, without any expression, without any silence, without any statement, without any knowing, without any experience, without any voice of it. It just goes on. And while it goes on, we listen it, we see it, we experience it, we know it. We can understand that it's still going on. And then we again ask, what is it? The transparency makes it possible. Because when you ask, in one way, you are just being ready to live it, to live the answer. When you ask, you just lived the answer and you forgot the answer, and now you are again in the stage where you are asking what just you lived. It's interesting. And the intelligence of Anant, the intelligence of infinity, the infinite counting system of this infinity makes it possible to happen this way. Otherwise, if it was not so complex, then I don't think it would have existed this way, the way it exists. The complexity of existence makes it possible. In that complexity we live, in that complexity we die, in that complexity we ask, in that complexity we experience the complexity. It all becomes interesting when you see it, when you see even the complexity, when you understand the complexity. Because in that complexity you give up, and the moment you give up, you win. This is how it works. And when you win, there is no one who is winning. It's just winning. It's just the winner. It's just the winning. The winning is beautiful experience. So why don't you win? But you don't give up. You know why? Because to give up is not your way. So you will continue, as like I do. So we all continue. So we all experience. It's interesting. Everything is interesting. There is one important thing that you should be aware of. Actually, I see it important because as I share, I realize this thing, and it is a great realization. The seeker of the truth, the one who is talking about truth, is the one who is very much aware of lies. And the way he is explaining, the one is explaining the truth. The very explanations of truth showcase us that we need explanations for knowing the truths of existence. But the truth in existence is such that it doesn't need explanations. It is already there. So, when one is explaining the truth, one knows that he is just or she is just entertaining oneself and the ones around one. So it becomes important to choose whether to keep on entertaining the people around us and ourselves, or to just let them go their way, because in the end there is truth all the time, and no matter how much they know, they are already traveling towards the truth. So it becomes a question that whether to keep on talking or just be silent. As like I have got this question now, to keep on talking or just stop. And I see sense in keeping myself shut. But I also see that speaking is in some ways important. But the thing is, in the long run, either way, somehow you are going to get there. But you are going to get there by just hearing words like the ones that I share. Either it is from me or either it is from other people. So in the long run, it's not that silence is everywhere. It's that if I am not sharing, somehow you will get to know it through others, or through other places, or through other people. 3 Nizamabad _4 Express from Nizamabad to _4 via Parbhani Parneet is now ready for departure from platform number 2. We wish you all a very happy, comfortable and safe journey. Thank you. But the solution is, the answer is, I already shared, and I think that is enough. So I can stop here, or stop after some days. So it's up to me, because you people are independent, first of all. That if I lost, if I gave up, if I rejected you people, If I stopped, then you people are not going to lose anything. Either way. So it's not a big deal. What is big deal is we organizing together and working on a big scale. That is what we can do, and if I'm not there, it is a little bit hard because I won't be there to actively provide the vision to the organization, but my words are enough. So if you people are uniting yourself and the people around you who feels the same way, the similar minds, if you people are organizing, if you people are creating organization, then just listen to yourself and work accordingly. And my every sentence, whatever I said, even my voice, even the pauses in my voice, even my rhythm, my vibe, the way I talk, the environment I use, everything, my expression when I talk about different things, my perspective, it all tells, it all points towards something, and that's my vision. So if you understand me, if you understand any of it, it will become easy for you all people to organize, to unite. Because freedom is my way, truth is my way, sacrifice is my way, majorly speaking. So in the first place, if you understand these virtues, if you understand these feelings, if you feel it with me, if you are feeling it yourself, if you want to continue, then yes, just organize, work on different levels. There is Viz as well, VYZ, my vision. I don't know how much I will work on that, because as of now, I think that it will be great if you people work on it. Because I don't see any urgency. I'm planning to take a break from this and work on something which is more important. So yeah, while I'm there, in the background you can work. And yeah, all of you are important. And even in organization, never listen to anyone, okay? Do what you want. The organization is not going to base on any discipline. No. Freedom should be the first expression. Do whatever you want. The only connection, the only the only order that connects you with the organization is what I say, what I'm talking to you. The connection between you and me. That's it. There is no one else asking you to do anything. There is no one else telling you to do anything, and you are not supposed to listen. The only connection that you bear is with me. The only connection you are there in the organization is because of me. Because you like, you appreciate, you live, you accept me and how I think. Because you reflect my thoughts. Understand, if you are joining an organization and if you are listening to anyone, if there is another authority, then you lost it all. Then you are again a slave. And I'm not interested in slaves. I'm okay with no person in organization. If there is none who is okay, so I was saying that I'm okay with if no person in organization, if all you people are just waiting to obey, or I'm just okay with someone being an organization or someone just thinking or someone just thinking in the organized way that I organized for you people, which is freedom itself. There is no question. So, the thing is, if you are organizing or you are coming in organization, then come in such a way that you are not going to listen to anyone, no matter what. That freedom is your first priority. That no matter what other people say, whether it's about dressing, whether it's about talking, whether it's about living, whether it's about how you feel the things, whether it's about how you want to do the things, it doesn't matter. Do it your way. And understand, when I'm giving you ultimate freedom, don't kill anybody, don't hurt anybody. Of course, it's not being forced on you, but if you accepted ultimate freedom, if you are living in that ultimate freedom, you will get to know that your freedom, if you are feeling your freedom, it makes you aware of what others who is living that freedom need. So you can understand their needs, they can understand your needs. So in such a situation where you are living in your ultimate freedom and they are living in their ultimate freedom, there, in the first place, you will not hurt others, you will not kill others, and even if you are killing, it will be natural killing. It will be such that you won't be involved in that. You won't find yourself involved. That's the beauty of submission. In the ultimate freedom, you will find yourself under the submission, because it's the another name of submission. Understand, when you are entering in my organization, you are in a way submitting to me. And when I am asking you to free yourself after submitting to me, I'm just telling you that open yourself for ultimate possibilities. And you bear infinite possibilities. And when you have that freedom to express yourself the way you want, you will live. You know what? You will live. You are not even living right now. You are just in this mess, in this regulations and rules, obeying. And this is not your way to live. This is not humanity's way to live. There is a constant urge of expression, of freedom in human mind. That is what we all feel, and that is what we all ignore. We all ignore it, and that is what makes us all united. Just pay attention to what you ignore, what you fear, what you are afraid of. See it, accept your fear. Then only you will be able to go beyond that, to feel beyond that, to live beyond that. If something is coming in the way of your freedom, anything, if it's objecting your freedom, use all your power, all your force to deny it, to reject it. The humanity should live in such a way where there is acceptance for its every expression, where there is no denial. Because at that point, at that peak, humanity will find the acceptance is leading the humanity towards its own reflection, where it reflects love, where it reflects truth, where it reflects freedom, where it reflects the complexity yet life. This is the way. If you don't accept this way, if you, individual who is listening to me, if you don't accept, then everyone who is listening must know that I'm your voice. I'm the one connecting you all. If you are not accepting, that means entire humanity is not accepting. And when you are not accepting your own truth, your own self, that means entire humanity is not accepting their own truth and their own self. And if you all are listening to others, then who this humanity is obeying? This humanity is just obeying the society. And this is not our way. It's about you. It's about your freedom. It's about yourself. If you don't listen to yourself, then who you are listening to? It's up to you now to take decision. It's up to you what to accept and what to deny. And I say accept everything. Because the infinity, the Anant, is accepting everything. It's accepting your denial as well. It's accepting your illusion. So who are you to not accept the urges that you bear, the desires that you bear? Accept everything. You are the one who is pressuring others to live the way you think you should and others should live. But it's the time you should realize that by forcing others, you are not just limiting yourself, but limiting others as well. Understand, I'm not perfect. I'm not God's child, nor I am God. I'm just like you, ready to share. Even I bear fear. Even I got desires just like you. Even I seek for pleasure. Even I feel to trust. Even I feel the same way. Maybe there is differentiation, as like we all are not same. But understand, I am a human too. And I feel the way humans feel. I'm not different. I'm capable of saying this all because I feel it. My very expression tells that I'm just like you. But I'm ready here telling you all this because this is the time we should be aware of our own limitations. What is limiting us and who is limiting us? Because it's been years and years that we are limiting ourselves, that we are limiting others. It's the time everyone should be able to express themselves. All people, everyone. We should be able to express ourselves the way we are truly, not just in the way society expects us to be. Society tells us to dress. It tells us dressing in which way is better and dressing in which way is bad. It tells us which language, which expression, which color, which country, which society is in which way, what. And it makes us accept that way. The society which gave colors, which gave sounds, which gave shape. Some owners. It all happens subconsciously. We are not even aware of it. The society is not even aware of it. But for example, I'm just telling you because even you are not aware of it. The green is associated with Islam. And the orange is associated with Hinduism. And you know what? This creates conflict in India. Because to people, orange is being in Hinduism. And green is related to Islam, and to accept green is to accept Islam. But if you observe, if you see in obvious way, you can realize that they are colors. It has nothing to do with any religion or thought. But the humanity associated the colors with religion and thoughts in such a way that there is no escape anymore. And based on these thoughts, do you know how many got killed? How many live in fear? You don't even have any idea. And this is going on. People live it. And this is just one little example. We live this way. If some girl is using some beauty products, in that society, they consider, understand this, I'm talking something deep. Even if I'm capable, even if I'm not capable of explaining it all, I'm trying. Because this happens on subconscious level, and this is what is limiting humans to express themselves. This is what is not letting us live in freedom. So you need to understand this, because you are also living in some sort of ideologies. The ideology of advancement, the ideology of beauty, the ideology of freedom, the ideology of expression, the ideology of something else. Maybe love, it's about love. Or it's about the responsibility you have got, or your level in the society, or the goals that you have got, or the culture you live in, or the studies you do. All these things which seem static, which are accepted without asking any question, which people accept and no more ask questions. These expressions, which are just the expressions of Brahman, I'm not asking you to deny this all. I'm just asking you to accept that which your soul is telling you to accept, and deny it all. That is not yours in the way your soul accepts it. I'm just asking you to listen to that voice which is comfortable to you, which let you live. Understand this voice is not coming from my own center. It's the voice of eternity which is telling you to live your way. It is telling you to be in your way. It is telling you to express yourself in your own way. Because that is what makes the existence colorful. That is the beauty of this existence. Look at the colors. Look at the flowers. Why they are different? Why there is so much variation in it? Because they chose their own way. And if you are not choosing your own way, the way which is coming through you, then you will be just a slave. Understand this. And if you are just being a slave, there would be no innovation. And existence needs innovation. Why the existence is in need of innovation, by the way? That's a trippy one. Understand, when you live in freedom, when everyone is expressing themselves, I mean everyone, if you all are expressing yourself, then there comes a state, there comes a time, there comes a level where you become aware of what skills you have got. You become aware of your own ultimate being. When you accept yourself fully, you become great. And once you are aware of your own greatness, then you can work together for something more. And there comes innovation, where you give what you have got the best in you. And then we start creating beautiful things. We create beauty together. And that's what I'm telling you. When you listen to me, when you are uniting under me, when you all are being one under me, you are listening me in this way. You are accepting this way, the way of the one. The oneness that you all are going to live all together under me is the oneness that reflects the oneness of the existence. The oneness is the need of existence. Understand this and be one. To sum it all up, you are not less. You are also not greater than anyone. You are just you, and you are universe. When you become the greatest self that you can be, then you get skills. You get to know what you have got special that no one has. No one else has. And then you yourself can provide. It's up to you. In your freedom, you provide. And then we all create something great. We create flowers. Yeah, that's it. Okay, take care. And yeah, in case if you ask what is the purpose of innovation, let me ask you, what is the purpose of singing a song? What is the purpose of existence? Or what is the purpose of you yourself? Ask this question. What answer you have? That is the answer I have. If you ask what is the purpose of innovation. And yeah, keep these recordings as the guiding force, uniting force, which unites you all together, and guide you all, which give you vision. Unite this way, work this way. Maybe I won't be there, but these recordings, all lessons will be there. Consider these words as me, more than myself that you hear. These words is me, really. These words are not my own individual words. These words are reflections. These words are coming from the oneness of existence. Understand this. Keep this. Accept this. And live this. Come together under this. And have it all for yourself. Have it all for others. If there is question, ask it to yourself. The answer will guide you on the same path. We all are one. Have it for yourself. And let me continue again. So if what I'm telling is so much important, then why I'm not with you all people and working for it? Instead I'm going somewhere else and telling you all people to continue with what I told. So the answer is, understand that where you people live, where you people communicate with each other. You people live in society, right? So the environment of society is such that you people can work together and work for something and create something. You people can do it based on how you people interact with each other. But the thing is that as I have been an enthusiast, and as I lived as an enthusiast, I'm still an enthusiast. The way I lived as like a student, I still consider myself a student of the existence. I'm still learning. As like people learn in university, and at one point they do job and all that. Just like that, I learned from universe, considering it my university. As like most of the students consider themselves student in college, I consider student myself all the time because my university is universe itself. So the thing is, the way my university teaches me, it is teaching me in such a way that I am still an enthusiast and knowing different dimensions of existence. And the way I see it, there is not even anything that I learned. And as much as I learned, I'm sharing you. And you people live in such a way that you people don't even see existence the way it is, because you people are more busy in considering yourself, and that's the way you live with the consideration of self. You people live in such a way that where you find existence is separate from you. But this is not how a people live. I mean, a person live if one realized that let's consider me. So I cannot live considering the world as separate. So the thing is, I am as exploring. There are dimensions, and as I know, I am not even aware of existence's creativity, not even a little bit. I'm still in the way to uncover the existence. So I am reflecting the way my direction is. मेरी गति जैसी है उस तरीके से मैं जी रहा हूँ, right? So the thing is, when I'm considering my way of existence, I know that I cannot just come back living it all apart and keep on guiding you or keep on telling you, because that's your way, the way you want to live, you can live. I'm just telling you that here, I mean, if you listen that voice, it will guide you towards your own greatness. So particularly, you people don't need me, right, as I told right from starting. But I just thought to tell you people that why I am living, giving you my message of how to unite and how to do all the stuff. So the thing is, there are some things which are beyond I can tell in words. There are dimensions which are really founding dimensions, which are in the base, which are constructing universe, which are such that all the time, it's not that the universe is being created, got created at once through the Big Bang, and now that all is done and now we are towards something. It is happening all the time. It is such that the way it exists, the way it is going on, is complex to understand through thoughts, through words, through the way we perceive through five senses. And as an enthusiast, as a student, as a learner, as a seeker, there are some things that I'm still interested. There are some places where I want to go, I want to visit. And I find it important, instead of telling you people how to do the stuff, because first of all, you people are already capable. It's already there. the infinite, the existence already gave you that capability to be in that way. I just need it. I just told this all because you people are accepting what others are throwing at you. I just said it all because there is this need of letting you all people know that there is no need to listen others. There is no need to limit yourself. And yes, even I don't need to tell you all this, because if you give attention to your own thoughts, then even you can realize. But there is this condition right now where people, where many beings, almost all society, 99% of the people are living in such a fear. They are living in such a dream where they consider how people offer the living, how others live, that is the only way to live, instead of listening to your own self. So this is the reason I thought it is very important to tell that listen to your own voice, and that is what I told. And the reason why I'm living, this is what also I told. But as I understand that it is not easy to understand where I am going, or if I'm going forever. Understand that simply I'm not dying. Okay, I'm not in such a way that this body is not going to end. There is no such negative feeling as you consider death as negative. But more than that, it is like I am starting. I'm going on an exploration journey where I'm going to explore something which you cannot think of, and I love it, so I'm doing it. That is my way of existing. So this way, now you know that I'm going, but I'm not telling you to obey me by limiting yourself. I'm just telling you that do not obey anyone. Listen to your own heart and live such a way that you will find yourself complete in that, whatever the way you are living. Because the way humanity is living, it is such that it is being more like a slave, and that is not your own way. If you accept to be slave, if you accepted to be slave, you will never find that satisfaction or the goal where you want to go. You will never feel it that way, the way you want to feel. There is constant urge to feel something, right? You can feel it. I mean, if you accept yourself, if you listen to yourself, there is constant need of something, right? And if you pay attention to that constant need, it is the need of expression. It is the need that your heart, your inner sound is telling you to express yourself the way you are. So I am just telling you that listen to yourself. That is it. There is nothing big, nothing complex in that. So yeah, that is it. I think I explained what is needed, and I think I gave you the way. Even though I won't be there, this way you will be able to listen me and understand me and walk on the path that I gave you. Okay? Is it clear? If it is not clear, listen to yourself. Got it? You don't need me anymore. That is it. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Do not be a slave of anyone else. Listen to yourself. Just listen to yourself, the inner voice. That's me.